What's up guys, how are you doing? I'm hoping that you're doing good. My name is bonarerinyakina, and on here I talk about fashion, fitness and all things real estate. So today I want to get into the real estate world, and I will be telling you guys about the things that you need to know before buying land. I mean, land, property, stuff like that are very tricky, and before doing any buying, any signatories, anything of the sort, make sure that you have done your proper due diligence on the agency, on the agent, on the property, on everything. So those are the things that you need to take note. And next week I'll also be doing a video on the steps to follow when buying land. I mean, there's a fine line between the things that you need to know and the steps that you need to follow, but I'll be here to share with you all that stuff. So the first thing that you need to do is an official search of the land, and this is gonna tell you exactly whose name is the land registered in, and if it is free of encumbrance, or in other words, if it's free of claims and charges. And once you find this out, if maybe it has charges, make sure that you tell the seller, or you agree with the seller who's gonna cover all those charges before you actually purchase the property, because that's a huge deal. And when you're making the application to actually change the names, it won't go through if the charges have not been covered already. If it is an ancestral home, I mean, if this land belongs to the fathers and the fathers and the fathers of the area of the land, make sure that the family, the extended family, is okay with selling that property, because sometimes you may purchase a property, but there's a lot of stress that comes with family. Some people just love to cause people pain, and that sometimes comes from extended family that you bought the land from. Oops, excuse me. Another thing that you need to know before buying a property is the occupier of the land. Know who exactly is the land registered to. And there's an act in matrimonial law that was passed, I think in 2012 or 2016, that said if a spouse is not willing to let the other spouse sell the land, then it's not going through. So meaning, if the man wants to sell the land and the woman doesn't want that to happen, then it won't happen. Just make sure that all that is taken into consideration. And if all that is clear, now you can get more information from the Ministry of Land about the property. The third thing that you need to do is survey the land. I mean, get a surveyor. It might be quite expensive, but it's gonna ensure that the measurements that are on the title deed that you're being given tally with the ones that are on the ground. And make sure that you get an official map of the area, a copy of the official map that's gonna show you which location you're in, the districts, the county, and stuff like that. Also, make sure that you visit the site before actually buying the property, or if you're not even close to the area, make sure that you have somebody, maybe family or friend, that goes and checks the site for you, and make sure that everything that you are signing is what you're getting. And the fourth thing is the zoning. Now, zoning is a whole totally different thing. Now, in other words, zoning is what you can and can't do with the property. Maybe in an area they don't allow buildings that are higher than 5 stories. Maybe in an area they don't allow you to go deeper under the surface. Just that is what zoning is. In other words, I'm gonna get deeper into that in time. Now, make sure that you know the zoning requirements of the area, and whether or not there are any restrictive covenants, such as the number of story building one can put up in the area, and if the area is zoned for commercial or residential properties only. And make sure that the environmental factors that such as future development won't be affecting you, meaning that you can be deciding to build a one-story building. Yes, just right in front of you, right opposite you, is this other tall building, meaning that's just gonna put you underwater. Make sure that you know all that, and the future developments taking place in the future in the area. And number 5, make sure that you know the utilities available in the area. This is electricity, water, septic, and make sure that you know if the area is serviced or not. By serviced is when either it has all these things, and unserviced is when it doesn't have the electricity, water, and all that. And if you choose to go to an area which is not serviced, make sure that you know the cost of getting all those utilities into your place. Sometimes it can be even more expensive than the actual land itself. It is so mad crazy. So make sure that you know all those things. And the last thing is, of course, closing the deal. This one's a bit tricky because some people can decide to scam you online. So make sure that you have a good lawyer, and this is gonna make sure that you're doing everything in the right way. So in short, make sure that you find yourself a lawyer, because lawyers already know all these requirements and the prerequisites towards all that. So yeah, that has been this short video on Property Friday today. So make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.